Okay, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is sketch out my ideas and practice what font I want to use. By practicing the letters, I just save wasted time in the future. Using this rough draft and scratch piece of paper just really helps me get organized and see what I'm going to do. So I just bought these new markers and pencils. The pencils are really nice. I want to use them in the future for bigger drawings so I can kind of map that out on the chalkboard, because I was using a regular mechanical pencil before on the chalkboard, which just is really wrong. But I like the pencils for mapping out bigger characters like human faces or something, or animals. I would probably use it for that, but I wouldn't use it for straight lines. I just don't think it's necessary. I was just trying to test them out. One thing that I really don't like about the pencils is that the eraser leaves heavy markings and shavings like you see here. I don't like that at all. So in the future, I'll still use the pencil part, but the eraser is just no good. I want to cut them off. But an easy way to fix that is literally just using a wet Q-tip or a cloth to erase the shavings. So here I changed my idea a little bit, and I change it again later on. I was on Google looking at now hiring signs, and a lot of them were in this bold lettering, and I don't like it because the white and the red were really streaky. My markers were almost running out because it was just 4th of July and I did a huge piece for the 4th of July. So ran out of a lot of white and red. So I opened up the new neon markers to check them out. This is me activating the pink. All you have to do is shake them and then you press down a bunch of times. I've seen people do it on a scratch piece of paper, so I'll probably do that in the future, but I just use the chalkboard. It's kind of a waste of time because I have to wet it and erase it, so I'll probably use a scratch piece of paper for that in the future. Now here's where I fell in love with the orange and completely changed my idea again. I think the orange looked so bold, and considering the fact that I was trying to convey information on the chalkboard instead of making it like some crazy design, I decided to go with the orange. When I'm lettering on the chalkboard, I really touch up my letters a lot. I erase a lot and redo a lot, just because I'm a perfectionist, and if something's not even, I just want to start the whole thing over, and that's where I waste a lot of my paint markers, but that's okay. It makes me happier with my art if it's perfect to my standards and just looks right, but looking at the video, it really doesn't look that much different when I change it around. I was struggling with this G a lot. I was going back and forth between if it should cross over or if it should just be curly. I think they all would have looked fine, but I just changed my mind a lot, like I am here. This was actually a good change because it looks way better. The part-time and the full-time should have been the same color since it's the same information, so I changed it from pink to purple, and then I decided to use the green for a different part of the chalkboard, so I changed the phone number to pink, and I just think it turned out really nice. It looks way better than my original idea.
The new sound of the 80s. Suddenly you hear it everywhere. It's all beat and all talk. It tells you a story and makes you want to dance. Steve Fox examines an overnight phenomenon, rapping to the beat.
It's important not to get frustrated with your art, because if you just stick with it, then it'll get better, it took me a few tries and a lot of erasing, again, but it just looks better if you stick with it. So I'm drawing a little bee here because the owner of this business really loves bees. It's her favorite thing ever. She loves bees and thinks it's so cute to have bee decoration. So I added that on there for her, and she was really happy with it. And this is where I ended up using the green, and I think that this final touch was so amazing. It just ties the whole thing together. It still makes the chalkboard cute, but it gives enough information where it's not like crazy busy. It's just simple and cute, and you know, people will look at it and then read it.
What?
It's for a donut shop, so that's why I'm doing little donut flower buds with hearts in it on the flower stems. I think it's a really cute idea. It ties everything together because it's hiring at the donut shop and then the rest of the information, but it still looks nice enough where it's not a boring sign. It's cute and simple. Sometimes the markers ooze if you press too hard, so that's what happened right there. And a lot of paint just comes out. You gotta wait for it to dry and then you can erase it. Now it's just finishing up some final touches and adding some small details, and I'm really happy with the way that this chalkboard turned out, and I'm so excited to finally have made a YouTube video. I'm going to do other stuff besides chalkboard art, but this was really fun and I think it just looks really nice. So let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching my first video. I'm excited to keep posting.
The new sound of the 80s. Suddenly you hear it everywhere. It's all beat and all talk. It tells you a story and makes you want to dance. Steve Fox examines an overnight phenomenon, rapping to the beat.